Hello, everybody. I wanted to start with my video about myself, and this video is about understanding about your inner feelings and the gut feeling, what that is, how you know what your intuition is, and how to understand and learn the technique that you can use, that I have learned in hindsight, how I understand now what my past lessons or what my past traumas and my ordeals, my lessons, or roller coaster events were meant for, because as we say, everything's done for a reason. Everything's meant to be, and I truly believe this, because my life, I'm now 60, and so I can even start with a timeline as being as the first time I truly felt that something was not quite right. My intuition, I can truly say, because I felt it, and I needed to run. I felt it. It was like, you need to run. You should not be here. And it was my wedding day. And it was just as we were starting to do vows. And it was, you're not supposed to be here. You need to run. And I should have ran. 30 years later, I realized, after journaling for 30 years, all the different times I've had the same exact flight, right, or the gut feeling that I should not be in that position. And I journaled what happened. It was the exact same feeling. It was my intuition telling me, and I would never, ever follow it. And when I didn't, something bad happened. And the problem was, I couldn't tell who it was for, because I didn't know what it was at the time. 1982, I was 18 years old. So I had no clue back then, and that was just when like John Edwards and all those guys were just starting to come out. And so I just was barely getting a hint of what anything was, right? So I started journaling. And so now I have a tote full of like 35, 40-year journals, all these books, just totally full. And now, as I said, hindsight, all these years, going through a narcissist husband, going through autistic son, they're all, 38, how many years old? And that's all done, over with. And I realized that it all happened for a reason. I could do a timeline. My first job was with a developmental disabilities, oh, that prepared me for my son. Oh, that prepared me for this. I had no clue what narcissism was. I had no clue. That's how it lasted so long. That got me where I am today, in front of everybody. I now know all this stuff. And so now, by journaling, by understanding this gut feeling, and going into some of the different things, the church organization, and knowing that it's not all that, and spiritualism, and going through the clairvoyance, and the energetic things that I know I have, and all of these gifts that I know I've had all through my life. So understanding all of this and journaling all of that energy that I went through, and now understanding totally everything like that, is so awesome, because I understand it all, and it makes me feel so free, and so I just trust my own instincts 100%. 100%. There's no reason I shouldn't. And no one can tell me any different because I journaled it and I have records of it. So I know it's right. And ever since I left that 10, 12 years ago, I've been able to follow that. So it's awesome. And I'd like everybody to know that. So let's cut it real short. I want to say blessings to everybody. You have a wonderful evening. Bye now.